Join me as I dive into the chaos of the Southwest Airlines 737 MAX making a dangerous landing at Madeira, and see if I can uncover what really went down. Today we're going to explore a thrilling incident involving a Southwest Airlines 737 MAX at Madeira Airport, an incident that has sparked a lot of conversation and concern within the aviation community. What made this landing so unique, and what were the factors that led to this intense moment? Landing an aircraft is never an easy feat, but some airports make it even more challenging. Madeira Airport is known for its notoriously tricky runway, which demands the utmost skill and concentration from pilots. The airport's unique location on the Atlantic island of Madeira means that strong winds, turbulence, and unpredictable weather conditions are common occurrences. Add to that the fact that the runway is surrounded by steep cliffs and dense vegetation, making any landing a high-stakes operation. Pilots must be extremely cautious when approaching Madeira, as the runway's short length and steep incline leave minimal room for error. The slightest miscalculation or loss of control can have disastrous consequences. Another critical factor that comes into play is the aircraft's performance. The 737 MAX, in particular, has had its fair share of controversy and scrutiny in the past. Its reputation has been marred by a series of high-profile incidents and accidents, which has led to intense scrutiny of its design and safety features. With all these factors combined, it's no wonder that the Southwest Airlines 737 MAX incident at Madeira has raised so many questions. When pilots are faced with challenging conditions, their training and experience are put to the test. They must adapt quickly to changing circumstances, making split-second decisions that can mean the difference between a safe landing and a catastrophic failure. In the case of the Southwest Airlines 737 MAX, the pilots would have had to contend with strong crosswinds, reduced visibility, and potential instrument failures, all while navigating the treacherous approach to Madeira's runway. In the hours leading up to the incident, a low-pressure system had moved in over the region, bringing with it strong winds and turbulent conditions. The pilots would have been aware of these challenging conditions, but even with their extensive training, they couldn't have anticipated the full extent of the difficulties that lay ahead. As the aircraft began its descent, the pilots would have been closely monitoring the weather, adjusting their approach accordingly, but even the most experienced pilots can be caught off guard by the unpredictable nature of Madeira's weather. On the day of the incident, the 737 MAX was carrying a full load of passengers and cargo, which would have added an extra layer of complexity to an already challenging situation. The pilots would have been keenly aware of the lives in their hands, and the weight of that responsibility would have been crushing. As the aircraft began its final approach, the tension in the cockpit would have been palpable. As we've managed to obtain footage of the incident, let's take a look at the moment the Southwest Airlines 737 MAX touched down at Madeira. You can see the aircraft wobbling precariously as it battles against the strong crosswind, the pilots fighting to maintain control. The aircraft's engines are screaming as they struggle to compensate for the unpredictable gusts, the passengers holding their breath as the plane shakes and rattles. It's a heart-stopping moment, and one that will leave you on the edge of your seat. In this moment, the pilot's training and experience are all that stand between the aircraft and disaster. Their calm and composed reactions are a testament to their skill and professionalism, as they expertly guide the plane to a safe landing. It's a truly awe-inspiring display of airmanship, and one that will leave even the most seasoned aviation enthusiast breathless. Today's incident is a sobering reminder of the risks and challenges involved in air travel, and the importance of rigorous safety protocols and procedures. As we continue to push the boundaries of aviation, incidents like this serve as a stark reminder of the importance of constant vigilance and improvement. The implications of this incident will be felt throughout the industry, and it's essential that we learn from it and adapt to the ever-changing landscape of aviation. Thanks for joining me on this exploration of the Southwest Airlines 737 MAX incident at Madeira. If you've got any thoughts on airline safety, be sure to drop them in the comments below, and don't forget to check out some of my other videos on aviation incidents.